So what this video is going to be about is communications. Alternative communications to always have internet when you're in your conversion or RV or even your tiny home. But there's always ways to be connected to the internet without it burning a hole in your pocket, spending all that money on monthly bills.
Welcome. You've got mail.
So this device right here connects to your 12-volt system, and it amplifies your cell phone network or signal. So the antenna that's ran outside on the back of the bus, you point it in a particular direction and connect to a cell phone tower that's far away. This is for communication when you're in a really remote place and the cell phone tower is really far away, but you won't get cell network on your phone. Well, being that I use my phone as my modem to provide me internet and to talk to people when I'm out on the road, this is ideal for anybody that's mobile or has a conversion. Now, I mounted this PVC pipe to the rear of the bus, and that is a cell phone antenna, which connects to the booster, and the booster it amplifies your cell network with inside the bus. So I made the PVC pipe extra long so it could be pushed up, and I could turn it 360 degrees in any direction to find a cellular tower. And the reason why I had to run the wire to the bottom of the PVC pipe is, one, I got to mount the Wi-Fi antenna on there, and I have to be able to push that PVC pipe up and down, so I can't have the wire in the middle because it would catch on the mounts. This is the WAVLINK 1200, and it's a Wi-Fi repeater and access point, which has a distance of up to 500 meters of pretty much relaying the signal from the router that's located within the house. The wire that you see there in the ground that's connected to this antenna plugs into that PoE switch that's located in my bus. And this is completely weatherproof and waterproof, so it will survive on that PVC pipe that's over there through all the different seasons throughout the entire year, including the high UV rays when you decide to go to the west. The cool thing about this antenna is it's 2.4 gigahertz and it's also 5 gigahertz. And the interface on it is very easy to work with. And just to show you what type of distance I'm getting, that's how far the house is. And the router is within the middle of the house. And this antenna is actually picking up the Wi-Fi signal. And that's got to be more than a football field away. As you can see here, this is the WAVLINK 1200 interface, which is that Wi-Fi repeater that's outside. So this is the Wi-Fi repeater. This is the Wi-Fi client, meaning that I have 23% signal to the router that's within the house. The internet is connected. The client that is connected right now is my router. It'll tell you your upload speed and your download speed. And then it shows you the IP address that it's been assigned, what the Wi-Fi network is actually called that you would connect to. Tells me what the uptime is. And if you were setting this up for the first time, you'd basically just go to the wizard right here. You would set it up as a repeater. And then down here, so after you set this up, you put it in repeater mode. You want 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. And then down here at the bottom, whatever router or internet that's within its vicinity will generate down here. And then you connect to that router and you could repeat the Wi-Fi signal. This is the interface to my router. And right here, this is the primary WAN, which is connected to the WAVLINK 1200 out there that is repeating the signal from the router within the house. This right here, what you see, is a secondary WAN So if I did not have a Wi-Fi signal from a router or a hotspot, my phone would plug in to the secondary WAN. If I click on it, give it a second, as you can see, WAN port USB, USB modem. It would provide an IP address, it would provide a subnet mask. Then down here, it would show the particular device, which phone that I have connected, which is my Moto G. And then it would provide internet to these 11 clients or devices that I have within the bus. And that's everything from your TV to my Shelly pucks to my surround sound to you name it. So this is an Asus RT-N66U. If you could still find one, they shouldn't be that expensive, but that has a really great interface and it works seamlessly. So many of you full-timers out there, I wanted to show you cheaper internet access. A lot of people don't know that you can USB tether to your router or tether with your phone, which makes your phone a router to all of your devices. But if you get a cellular booster like I did and put the antenna outside, and you could pick up a T-Mobile tower, which Google's internet runs on those antennas from those towers, you can get each line for $55 each. The big word that I found after doing all my research is unlimited hotspot tethering. So many providers out there, cell phone providers, will provide you with unlimited data and talk, but they will not provide you with unlimited hotspot tethering. So if you haven't tried it yet and you're spending money on other big names out there for mobile internet, I would give Google Fi a try. So in conclusion, even if you were low on solar power, meaning your battery is at a low charge state, like 20%, if you buy particular appliances that have long battery lives, I could still use this phone or this phone. This is Google Fi, that one's Verizon. The bigger phone that you see has a huge battery in it. It could last about 4 to 5 days. The Google Fi phone has a big battery in it that could last a day or two, which I could turn either of those devices into a modem via USB tethering. The tablet has a 10-hour battery life, which you can watch your movies on. You can browse the internet, the web. Majority of people have tablets. And then this very cool device, Surface Book 3 Pro, has 2 batteries in it. The screen detaches for a 4K tablet, a 15-inch 4K tablet. The base has a battery in it with a video card, which is good enough to do my video editing. And then I technically connect that HDMI to the TV, or I just use it as a regular laptop. So choose your devices wisely when you're building your bus, because in a bind, you could still be productive with all your work as long as you have devices that are already charged and can provide long battery life and internet. So that has been another episode of Smartbus. Peace out. I'll catch you on the flip side.